Hello, Professor Ocholetta. So here I am with my creative project. Like I said, I am talking about Kesha Rose Sebert, or Siebert, however you want to pronounce it. And this is the portion where I kind of get to talk about how she relates to me. I chose to do this in a video versus actually doing it written because I truly don't think I can explain how I relate to her so much on such a different level. Um, So Kesha's someone I've been listening to since I was a middle schooler, so back in 2012, 2010, when she first came out. And her music was all about partying and just having the time of your life and remembering that no matter when the end of the world is, you're here because you're meant to be, as well as you're here to have fun with it. And she's someone that's just so motivational and upbeat that it inspires me to continue being like that. Um, Throughout seeing her journey these past 8, 9 years and actually seeing her in concert live, her story relates so much to mine. Well, yes, we're both sexual assault victims, and well, yes, we both love and have a passion for creating music. What I learned from her is creativity doesn't come from the brain, it comes from the heart. And you don't have to be a creative person to be creative. It's a trait that you develop, and it's a trait you're born with that you actively get to change. And she has diversely changed her music, and while she's not as appreciated as she used to be because her music doesn't fit everyone's genre, what it does is the people who truly care and appreciate her music, she still has a growing fan base. And she's even started making her music turn into TED Talks and explaining her journeys throughout that, which I presented in the video as well. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of selecting songs from different parts of her life that show different impacts of her journey, as well as, in a way, my journey. Because when I look through her albums, when I go through Cannibal and Animal, that's her party phase. She's excited to just have fun and let loose and just have a good time. And then you look at Warrior, and that's her start of her journey of going through a traumatic event and continuing on to be strong. And then we go to Rainbow, and it talks about how that journey is finally ending and how she's proud of who she is and has developed not only a persona of who she is for herself, but given an audience a platform for a way to speak to her and understand her journey as well as her understanding our journeys. And then we come full circle to her newest album, High Road, which came out in 2020, and it's very much a kind of free spirit album is what I would call it. A lot of her songs are very gypsy inspired and very folk that are kind of just going back in touch with who she grew up and wanted to be. And that's something I hope to incorporate more into my life, is allowing people to not only see like who I am as a person, but my spirit and my soul and my drive and my motivation. And I feel like that's what makes a true leader, is someone that has true intentions and is able to present them in the best way possible. I think that's what a lot of our leaders lack, is presenting their intentions. Because some have good, some have bad, but I feel like Kesha demonstrates how good her intentions are with her music. So while I'll never be a Grammy-winning artist who's been performing since I was 15 years old and writing music, because that's just not what the career path I want to go down, her story of staying strong and being silenced is something that I've had to face personally, and I won't be silenced anymore. And I haven't been silenced since I was strong enough to step up and be who I am. I feel like a lot of people forget that Kesha's such an important artist to the community because, well, yes, she's not producing songs that are there for billions of people in the world to listen. She's producing it for people who have committed and motivated themselves to be who they are. And a lot of people recognize that when they listen to her music. So I really hope so far you've enjoyed my creative project. I'm not done just yet. I've got a couple more slides and maybe a song or two more for you. But I definitely feel like this project has been one of my favorites, and I'm really excited with how it's turning out.